I'm on the second page of the lab where we're going to do some graphing. You can see that I have both tables here in the upper right, the yellow one where we had the car unweighted and the green where it was weighted. We are not going to use the green, rather we're going to we're going to graph the distance that the car traveled when it was unweighted. This is fairly simple to do. We're going to graph the distance traveled in centimeters, and we can do that by using the rectangle shape. So if you come up here to shapes, you can grab a shape, pull it down to the books, and then slide it over so it's a little bit bigger. And then we're just going to raise the top circle on the rectangle so that it reaches how far it went at first. So I'm totally making this up, but if I say for 2 books that have traveled about 5 centimeters, I'd leave that one there. And then I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to duplicate here, and there should be a plus button for you on your iPad where you can just duplicate. I'm going to move it over to the 3 books, and then I'm going to just show how far it went for 3 books. Again, this is going to be different for you, so you record what it is, whatever we recorded in our lab. I'm just showing you how you would do this. Don't copy exactly what I'm doing. You want to use what's shown in the table here. So you would look, for example, where it says distance traveled for number 2. That's where you're going to go. Distance traveled here. That's going to be your first one for 2 books down here. For distance traveled for 3 books, that's the number that you're going to represent with the bar graph here. And then you're going to do the same thing using the distance traveled for 4 books. And you're going to put that in the 4 books section right over there. So just make sure that you are replicating those numbers. I'm just showing you how this would work. I'll duplicate another bar, and then I'll move it over here. And then I'm just going to raise it so it shows the distance it traveled. And again, I'm making this up, so you should do your own graph when you graph it on the back. And you can also change the colors if you click on it to show the difference here so that it stands out. And there, you will have graphed it and shown how far it's gone. One other touch that you can do is you can write the exact distance here so it's really clear. So I'm going to write with these made up numbers. Of course, you want to do your own. I'm going to write how far they went so it's really clear because it's a little bit unclear. Making sure that I include my unit. And then up here, I'll write how far that went so that's really clear. And again, I'm making these up. You want to use the measurements that we recorded in the distance traveled.